Welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. Today we'll talk about should you raise a seed plus round. In startup funding, you raise funding in stages. There's the seed stage when you have developed the product to some level and potentially have some users. Startups raise $500K to $750K for this round. You don't want to raise more at this stage if possible, as you'll be giving away too much equity due to your low valuation. Next raise is the Series A raise, in which case you have an annual revenue run rate of $500,000 or more. At this point, you can raise $1.5 to $2 million or perhaps more if your growth rate justifies it. If you find your startup has raised a seed round but is not quite ready for a Series A, then you may want to consider a seed plus round. A seed plus round is essentially another raise at the seed level, usually with the same terms. The key to remember here is that each round of funding brings dilution, and too much fundraising will become a problem later. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start up something today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.